Well, hello there. MovieJohn right here. This might seem like a new series, but it's not really. It's an old series, but I changed the title. And if you watched around long enough and seen my other videos, it was called MovieJohn Talks. Well, if you're a fan of way before that, it was MovieJohn 75 before I dropped the 75 Talks. So there's no more MovieJohn Talks. It's called Shooting the Shit. But I'm not going to spell it out on, all that stuff. Just, you know what I mean, shooting the shit. Just me and the camera and whoever's on the other side deciding to watch me talk about just things. Shooting old school, one shot. Here lately I've been doing a lot of editing over the last 5-6 months probably now, and it's getting to be a habit to where I can't do a video straight up no more without editing and cutting stuff. And I don't know, that seems to be the big thing on YouTube, is cutting and editing and fast cuts. And I don't know, I watched a video the other day by Vargas Vault. And I started watching it, and he's been on YouTube longer than I have. And by the time I was done with the video, I was feeling bad for him because he's been on here for 10 years now. And he has 171 subscribers. And some of his videos only get 4 and 5 views. And I don't understand it. I mean, I don't know what kind of community he got started in when he got started, because when I started on here, it was mainly just movie updates and shit like that. And I got in with a lot of people that just did movie updates, showing what they bought, DVD, VHS, Blu-rays, shit like that, And I met him long away. He subbed to me a lot longer, way before I subbed to him. And at the time, when people sub me sometimes, I don't really go straight to them and sub them, whatever. I answer their comments and stuff like that. And, sometimes I'll, if they ask me to check them out, I will. But he never really asked me to check his videos out. He wasn't pushy about it or anything. He just commented and commented. And, well, I guess over the last 2 years, we got together on Facebook. And, I've talked to him on the freaking phone. And he lives in Mexico, I've sent him a package, I gave him some free stuff. He's a real good friend of mine now. What you doing, sassy pants? She's probably trying to find somewhere to shit. Sometimes you take the dog out and she don't want to go, and then she comes in here doing that. Anyway, but I've been, we've been friends for a while and stuff. And it just hurts me to know that I don't know what else to tell him to do. I've told him some things to do and stuff. And it's not like making money, because I don't make money on here. I don't make money. And all my views, I got over 980 subscribers right now. And average good video is 50 to 100. And that's been happening on the Hanging Out with MovieJohn since I started that series. Because even a friend of mine I used to work with, his name's Josh, if he's watching, he said YouTube is just vlogs now. Family vlogs or just life vlogs and shit like that. It's amazing to me that the people that just do vlogs, like I do the Hanging Out with MovieJohn, that do daily vlogs like that of their life. It doesn't have to have movies, or it doesn't have to, just everyday shit that people watch and subscribe to them. And they get hundreds of comments, and they get millions of views, and a lot of these people making money and stuff. I don't get it. I can't do a video like that every day. It takes a whole damn week to figure out for one video for me how I've been doing it. And it's been fun and stuff, and I gotta pick and choose what I kind of want to film, and sometimes it takes 2 or 3 days to get that 25 minute video. I can't do that every day. I don't know how some people do it, and some people, they might only have 10-minute videos or whatever. I have got on a kick And I have done some vlogging before a few months ago when we did camping and stuff and some other things that we did. And I showed where I worked and stuff like that. But after about 4 or 5 days of that straight, I had to take a break. I couldn't do it every day like some of these other ones do. I just could not do it. And I sub to people like that. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what it is, but I'll watch people just doing regular every old day thing. And here lately, views on this Hanging Out with MovieJohn, I've been getting a lot of feedback, a lot of comments, a lot of people saying they can't wait to Sunday to see it. I'm only doing one a week. And I'm only promising 10 episodes and seeing how it does. Because I'm the type of person, if I do a series and it just does not do good, I'm not going to keep trying to beat it in your head. I'm just going to cancel it, you know. And that's basically what happened to Mad John, if anybody wants to know. Right now, I kind of canceled that. It wasn't doing that good. Averaged maybe 30 views. It just wasn't, and I wasn't getting a whole lot of feedback. I got a few, you know, comments and stuff. Kind of put it on the back burner right now. It's just something I came up with a long time ago on Facebook. So, but, you know, like the Hanging Out with MovieJohn, if I didn't get a whole lot of views and a lot of comments and saying people loved it and stuff, then after 10 episodes, I probably would stop it. And I've done that with other, you know, things in the past. I had random videos, you know, years ago. I only did 7 of them, and, you know, that's it. But I've had people ask me to do them again. But, you know, and it's funny that I've almost got 1,000 subscribers, and I only average, you know, within 2 or 3 days. The first 2 days is where I get most of my views, and I average between 30 and 50 mainly. And then if it's the Hanging Out with MovieJohn or whatever, like today I checked on episode 4. It's not even been up a whole day yet, and I've already got 45 views. And the first episode that came on, it took a few days, but 2 or 3 days, it was already over 100 views. Some of them get like that, and some of them don't, especially if I go out and about and I'm showing stuff at Walmart or whatever. I noticed that people like to watch people go out and shop and shit, too. It's really weird. But I watch that stuff, too. I don't know why. It's just something that catches on. And Vargas is, you know, like, I don't know what to do. I'm not funny, and I'm not, you know, he kind of putting himself down, and he's not that bad of a guy. I mean, he's a really good guy, and he knows his stuff, and he talks about comics, and he talks about movies, and he talks about wrestling. He's like me. He cannot just do one thing constantly. And there's a lot of people that will tell you that's why your Facebook page, your YouTube page, channel, shit, I can't talk, and I'm not cutting it. I'm doing the old style like I used to always do. But that's why it's not growing, because you're not sticking to one thing. Your name's MovieJohn. You should just stick with movies all the time. And I can't do that, man. I was thinking about changing my name one time to something else and just going along with it, because I like music. I like movies. I like wrestling. I like, you know, I started getting back into collecting wrestling figures. I'm collecting DVDs and Blu-rays, and every once in a while I collect some VHS. I collect CDs. I do vlogs, you know, and I like to freaking film stuff. And I'm getting to where at least 3 or 4 videos a week. I get on, the only thing I haven't done right now is a live video, and I'm going to do it eventually. Tampa J, if you're out there and you're watching, I know you are. He's been doing some live videos, and I got on his one of his live videos one night, and I didn't really ask for anything. I just got on there and said, hey, what's going on? Episode 2 or 3 or whatever was getting ready to come out the next day. I said, it's coming out tomorrow. And good friend he is, and I don't even really know him. I just got to talking to him over the last few months. He said, go sub MovieJohn. He's great. He talks about movies. He talks about wrestling, a bunch of stuff like that. I swear within 30 minutes of being on that live video, I got like 7 or 8 subs. And I'm like, these people probably don't even watch me yet. And they just going off of what he said. And people can't help people like that. I have done that before and tried to help people. Sometimes it's hard, you know. You just can't make somebody watch somebody else. But this guy Vargas Vault, you know, it just made me. I felt down after I watched the video. I was like, man, I feel so bad because I don't want him to quit. I like watching his videos, And you don't have to edit and do all this crazy stuff, and you don't have to do thumbnails and stuff. I used to not do any of that, and I have done it, and I have evolved a little bit. And I think you do have to evolve a little bit. You do try to do a few different things, you know. Try to not be the same stuff all the time. But I still watch people that, you know, they're maybe not real high tech on stuff like that, and you know, they're just, they might film on a little camera, they might film on their phone or laptop or whatever they got. When I first started, you know, almost 9 years ago, I guess, I started out on a damn cam that you went on top of your computer, a home computer now, and I'm not on a laptop, but a damn, I can't even think of the words for it right now. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, because I can't even think about it right now. It's so old. I don't know too many people that still film that way, but there was a little camera I had to set on top and mount it on top there and plug it into the computer and stuff. And it's just beyond me that I cannot remember what the freak that's called. Then I got a laptop one time where you open it up and there was one built in it. I'll think of it after I get done filming this freaking video probably, but now I just do everything on my phone. And then there's an editing thing I got on my phone. And yes, I pay $5 a month to get the music mainly. It's mainly the only thing I'm paying for. Then they add new music all the time. But it's a lot of cool stuff that you can put on there and do. And for $5 a month, I'll do that, you know. Not everybody wants to do that and stuff. And some people just have imaginations and they can come up with different things, and they can just come up with content and they think about stuff. You got to work at your page or your channel or whatever. You got to work at it, man, and you just got to just try to put the stuff out there. And I got to the point now, though, you know, I would like to interact with more people on some videos, and there's not, like on the wrestling videos, I'm not really getting a whole lot of feedback on that. I get a few comments of people that really like it or whatever. And the music ones are horrible. I don't know what the deal is with the music ones. Sometimes I have the CD updates, and I've done pretty good on them. But I did a review here, I guess about a month ago, on like Testament's Brotherhood of the Snake. Jesus, I think that thing's already been up a month, and I don't even think it's got 30 views. I mean, it's horrible that people don't even want to check that out. You know, if somebody likes Testament or metal music or anything, I'll still maybe do some, but I won't do them as much because I didn't get much feedback. I don't even think I got maybe 2 comments or 3 at the most out of that. And it's not all about that. And like I said, I'm not making money. I'm doing videos that I want to do and I enjoy doing, because when I was a kid, man, the big-ass camcorders you had to use and stuff. I remember one time I filmed one and put it on a VHS tape sitting around. I wish I still had that damn video. That would be great. But I don't have it, of course. But I wanted to do stuff like it. I had somebody told me one time I starve for attention, and that's maybe why I do stuff that I do or whatever. But I just like, it's a difference. I don't know what it is. I can sit here and I can talk to you, or I'm just talking to myself right now until I upload this. But, you know, I like to entertain a little bit, and I like to show off and talk about what I love and everything and collect and stuff. And then the other personal side came along with it with the vlogs. So I wanted to do them and show people a little bit behind the scenes, you know, of my life and stuff that goes on. And people actually love to see that stuff. And this is just a video talking. And I might get some comments and I might not. And people might not even watch as long as, 14 minutes now. Might not watch all this because it's too damn long or whatever. But I know the true people out there that watch it, and that's fine with me. I might catch on to somebody else that's just like them, and they might, you know, start watching it and commenting too. So, shout out to Tampa J, of course. And that guy is, he don't even show his freaking face on the damn videos. He just films stuff where he's at. And I've watched his sub count within the last month. The man's got over 100 subs. I mean, he's got over 500. He might be close to 600 now. But I was watching it. And we're going up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 within a month. I mean, they just kept piling up. And I'm like, damn. I remember when that used to happen to me, but now it just don't seem to happen. I might get 2 or 3 one day, except for that one night I got 7. And then a few days later, I lose 1 or 2. Then I gain 2 or 3. Then I lose 2. And then I gain 4. And then I lose 3. It's really weird. YouTube's just really weird about that. I don't know if it's dead accounts that people's just canceling and giving up on it or whatever. But I don't know. Check out Vargas Vault, though, man. Check him out. He has a big passion for movies and comic books, wrestling. If you're into any of that, sub him. Check him out. He does stuff too. He's got this dude, he puts a mask on and he does horror reviews. And that's something that I thought about doing at one time, but he beat me to the punch. And he says, I don't want to copy people like MovieJohn and do like hanging out with, Vargas or whatever. I don't care if he does stuff like that. There's vlogging I don't think's really copying. It's just maybe the name of the title or whatever. You can change the name of your title and just show a little bit of your everyday life. I told him to show where you live at. I think he lives in Tijuana. Show where you live at. Tampa Jay's doing it, and he's getting subs. Go around just showing shit in your area where you live, and just Adam the Woo does it, He's been doing it for years, and he makes money and stuff, and he's got thousands and thousands of subscribers, Other people do it. I mean, eventually it might catch on, and I don't know. I've been doing it this 9 years now, and I'm just now getting ready to hit 1,000. I'm 20 away, and that might take 6 months to do. I don't know. Excuse me. Avengers Cup. Ain't no more left in that. First video with a different name. Shooting the shit. I'll do one of these every once in a while when I just got shit on my mind. I just want to talk straight up with no editing, no music, no intro, just me and the camera and you out there that's watching. I come up with stuff in my head all the time, and there's a lot of things that I just haven't done that I think about doing on videos, and then I just don't do it. And then it comes down the road and I do it later on. I got ideas all the time. I don't know. Maybe I missed my calling in life of directing and being a movie star. But I can be a movie star on here if I want to, I guess. I'm just not getting paid for it. Check out Tampa J and check out Vargas Vault. Sub them, check them out. And they do a live video maybe. Maybe you should do that, Vargas. I don't know. I'm going to do one eventually. I got to get some people that's going to be commenting. And you got to pick a certain day to do it, a certain time that hopefully everybody will be able to tune in. Tuned into another one of his Tampa Jay's friends on there. And next thing I know, I got 2 more subs off of that live one. And just get on there and just talk, comment back and forth. And someone might give you a shout out. Somebody might sub you. Check out your stuff. I do that when I go to sub new people. I go back and check out their old videos and stuff. I don't know if anybody ever does that with me. I think you should do it though sometimes. If you're bored and you ain't got nothing to do, just scroll back and start checking out my older videos and stuff. I do have some set to private now, really old videos from like 5 and 6 years ago. I call that the vault. I put them in the vault. And maybe I'll take them out one day. Every once in a while I'll share them on Facebook or whatever. My Facebook link is on here. And so, if anybody gets into talking to me like that, Tampa J, if you're on Facebook, man, hit me up. I got my link on here. I done told you that in a live video that you had, and you must have missed it because them damn feeds go up really quick with the the names and stuff in them. Check me out. I got a few people that I've met on there over the years. Cinebro Supreme. David Movernoscopy, which he don't do videos no more. And my own West Virginia 3, Scotty Slasher. And Cyber 1976, he don't do videos no more either, but he's on ECW fans videos. And I got friends that are on YouTube and stuff that, just live around here. Monkey 5950. That just reminded me. I can't believe I went this long and not said nothing about him. He's been doing it for about a year now. He just lives not even a mile away from me. I grew up with him, and he is crazy loon. And if anything, check his videos out. Some days you might not understand what he's talking about. because he does have some. He reminds you of somebody that's got multiple personalities, and he can really do some stuff. He does some crazy stuff. He does stuff crazier than me, and he's wanting to just get to 100 subs by the end of the year, and he's got like 36 more to do right now. He'd like to get at least 100 subs. So check out Monkey5952 on here, Vargas Vault, and Tampa J. And I got to go. I've been talking for 20 damn minutes. So till next time.